Okay. Okay, so that worked. Then let's accept that. I hope everything is in order. Let's do something different, I guess. Always keep the student on their toes, huh? Never repeat yourself. Never give them the chance to be comfortable. I might actually attach here next. It's not like it's a completely substandard move, but you know, just to get them out of their prep or their usual. This is still showing the wrong chat window, wrong title. There we go. Training. Oh, I messed up. Not training game, of course. Teaching game. Okay, he pinces. That's Tanuki. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, now we are up to something. Let's see if he connects or okay, he just wants to revert it into something he knows, I suppose. Okay, no double Hane variation. Does not want to give me a Panuki. Do I push again? Yeah, let's push again. Just so he can't decide to turn here, which is big, which is not necessarily a typical move for him, but well. And then let's approach this from here. Why not? Oh, hello, Closed. Do you want to start a new streak of always sending the first message? I think that's two in a row. As mentioned on my Discord, I haven't streamed much recently, but that is about to change. So it's going to be harder to keep up that streak, I suppose. Hmm. Let's see if he prepared something new here. Okay, so he does just connect. I could do this to pincer this stone again. Well, let's do that one. Let's see. So let me close Discord so I'm not distracted by that. Okay, so he does protect. Nice. That's kind of exactly what I wanted. So that I can now play this counter pincer in a natural way. Okay, so he attaches. Do you wedge here? If he Ataris and plays here and connects, I don't have the ladder. Hmm. I could, of course, just leave it. Let's peep here first. Let's just ignore that and peep here first to see. Of course, unfortunately, the thing with 5 handicap is the student always has the ladders. Of course, I can't break the ladder with this stone, but oh well. So if I wedge, so okay, so you just play this one. Usually you do extend down first, just so that white cannot get this one later, but that's okay. I could simply play here and let him get this. That is one option. And there's still some annoying RG. Yeah, I think I like that option. Let's just take all the corners and then win by points. That's the goal, as always. And if he wants to block here because he's seeing the attack on the stone, then I think I get a nice shape here inside. Okay, so we do get this. I could, in theory, I could play this Hane here. And if he cuts, I could play the Atari and then play this one. But I think this one is actually better. He has to wedge, no other choice. Otherwise, I wedge. Yes, yeah, he knows that much. Didn't expect him to fail that test. But yeah, now I have this cut here. So it's kind of center. It's probably it's probably not necessarily center, but the cut is pretty annoying for this stone. It's not that the fight is bad for white, it just might be that this is not big enough to take. On the other hand, if black protects here now, that also strengthens these stones. If you think I Hane here, he's down to 5 liberties, which is just barely good. Mm, It also helps my corner, so he doesn't have the he doesn't have extend incentive, but in some cases, if he enclosed me here and then placed this extend, it might be sent against my corner. Okay, so place it this way. I don't mind that. Okay, so he does choose more violence. I don't mind that as the stronger player. Let's do the 2-space jump, and then I think I'm going to pincer. Of course, because of this Tengen, all the running fights are also good. Like Tengen is a surprisingly resilient move in that it breaks all the ladders, it helps with all the running fights, so it is, even though it doesn't make any points or doesn't make any moyo or anything graspable, it has all of these hidden values for fights and ladders and stuff, so. There's that. That being said, I don't think it's at all bad to counter pincer and make a base. Okay, so he does play the defensive move here. Oh, I rarely see that. I think the normal move is to just press down here and make this group stronger. And I think I can still invade here, to be fair. That doesn't make as much use of this stone, though, so. Yeah, breaking the right side is also fine. I think K16 is the kind of I have handicap, I have the lead, please don't hurt me kind of move. I'm not saying it's a bad move by any means. It's just you usually protect against the pressing down here because that really makes this group a lot stronger, and there's still some corner RG left, I suppose. But yeah, that's why I don't know the usual follow-up here. But on the other hand, in a teaching game, you don't want to play something usual anyway. Unless it's a severely, like it's a much weaker opponent, or it's maybe not handicap, and you just want to teach some basics. Here, because it's a 5-stone handicap, I'm even more inclined to play something unusual. But even in non-handicap games, I like to play 5-4, 5-3, 5-5, weird variations. Not because I'm mean, maybe that too, a little bit, but but mainly because I don't want the opponent, like the student, to well, I want to teach something where they can't just rely on knowledge-based play, in a way. Okay, so he does play this. The cut here is a little bit annoying. I could defend. Hmm, I could defend this way too. It's a bit more harmful here. It doesn't like the corner. I could also just leave it, but the push and cut here, push and cut here. Hmm. Oh, thank you, Slack Nishu. Um, and thank you for the follow. Yes, you did the follow. Hope you're doing well and welcome in. So here, what can we do to I could play the cut. Not necessarily because I think it's the most punishing move, but it might make him regret not defending. Yeah, I'm doing amazing actually. Uh, right. Oh, okay. This okay. I will leave it. But OGS likes to. I that's why I don't like streaming on OGS because of the resizing of the window sometimes. But okay, the cut might lead to some complications that I can make use of. Mm, okay, let's invade here. It's a bit of an overplay, but I mean, I also have to catch up 5 handicap stones, right? So, and he could kick here. That I think would be the worst choice. Um, Attachment is a choice, or just H15, possibly even something like the diagonal. Mm. There is the fact that 018 is actually quite a big move. It threatens to jump into the corner. It also helps Black not playing this and essentially doing this in center if I want to keep these separated. So 018 is a surprisingly big move as well in these kind of shapes. But yeah. Um, Anyway, if anyone cares, I just broke a training. I trained for a marathon and I just broke a training record, so I'm in high spirits right now. I essentially have a runner's high after the run still. Um, okay, so he does play that one. Um, Do I play the attachment here first? I could play this attachment. I could also slide here. Maybe we just do the slide here. Yes, let's slide here. Yes, 9 down Fox will be a big project. I will do my first big push towards Fox 9 down this summer. I will announce more on my Discord soon. And by soon, I probably mean in a couple of weeks when concerts are done. In case anyone is not here, there's my Discord. Oh, wow. Okay, that is quite the move. Um, Interesting. Three strength here, so this attachment, but this attachment is still, yeah, I like this attachment because it exposes some weaknesses outside and it gives me a bit more shape to make just eye shape, literally locally. And it's not like he can play this one willy-nilly because of this Atari here and the extent here, potentially, depending on how he reacts here. If he harnesses here and I extend here, or extend here, those are also choices. I extend here. If he plays this, okay, he does that one. If I extend here, extend here gives me some more shape here if I play this. Because he does have then some options here. If I extend here, there's still the cut anyway, I suppose. If I play this and then play this, I still have this cut that I can exploit. Hmm. And 17 stones are going to die. Well, that's a bold prediction. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to join my Discord, it would be nice to have a first non-bot in a while. Okay, that's not quite true. Like 3 persons ago was a non-bot, but I had a few bots in my Discord recently. If I extend here, if he plays here and I just play this one, he could still play this. He could also play this one. If I play this and he just protects and I play the Hane and double Hane, he cuts and then he just. So I can't really play this. Not sure here. These extensions are always so hard to judge here. He could also play this. I'm don't think I will ignore that one. If he cuts, okay, so he does protect like that. Do I play this bump? It does protect the cut on the outside more. I could also play this one first and then play here. Because if I play this one, oh nice. Thank you. And welcome in there too. If you ever one play this and you play this immediately, you can play here. That protects the cut a bit anyway. I play this and this connection here. This I'm not locally allowed. Okay, let me give myself some more shape because I don't think I can use the cut as a cut immediately anyway. Okay, and then we just play here. You can extend, but I do still have the outside cut. The wedge connect, then the cut doesn't work. Okay, so I could peep here actually. The peep might be really annoying. Now that I think about it, because if I peep and he has to play the empty triangle connection and I play d13 and then he cuts, then I have some counterplay here anyway. If he does protect here though, I suspect I need to protect the corner at c18. If I play this and he plays this and I play this and he cuts and I extend, then it's a fight, but then there's the cut on the outside, but the ladder. Or even the net. Is the net Tari? The net I think is not. Yeah, and the net is not quite working, but he can play something here which might be centered. But the 2 stones are also light now that these stones are pretty strong on the outside. On the other hand, though, like I said, if I cut here, he just has a ladder, I suspect, right? Yeah, this stone helps. Okay, yeah, so he does that. That was not unexpected. That is strong. That is strong. I want to test this first, I think. But okay. If I play this one now, and he can't jump really, he can push though. But then this is still an I, and this push doesn't work. If he jumps, and I play here, and he connects, and I push here, I can push Atari. Uh, Hmm. I play this, and he jumps. Oh. He jumps, I play, he plays here, I can play this, and then there's still a call. Okay, I think this is just too big to give. If he connects, that's fine, then I can maybe peep first. Also, the ladder is not working, but I can at least squeeze here to get some more liberties. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, I did not expect that one, I'm not going to lie. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. But I don't think that is. I can. Okay, if I play here. Mm, hmm. Monkey jump. So usually you don't really kill with a monkey jump. It's rather rare. There's some corner shapes where you kill with a monkey jump, but usually monkey jump is not a killing move, more an end game move. Here it also doesn't feel like a good killing move. Let's say, okay, I obviously if I capture with D18, he has to connect at D17. Um, how do we play this the best way? If I play F19 and he pushes and then cuts, and then I play J19. Hmm. I kind of I'm hesitant to play D18 because it does give myself a bit less corner shape, a bit less eye shape here. If I play this one and cut and Atari, capture and Atari, and if he connects, I can just make the eye here. If he then plays here, I can first play here, then he connect, or even play this one. Hang on. Atari, Atari. Atari, he plays here. I capture, no, I connect. Then I'm not alive locally, huh? Hmm, interesting move. I mean, at the very least, I have a ko, but I don't think I need a ko here. It doesn't sound right for this shape. J17. Hmm. It's very annoying. That is a quite annoying move. Hmm. Very unexpected. I need some light. It's getting too dark. Too much rain here. Hmm. If I just play H18 and let him connect back, then I play. Yeah, I don't have local life that way, huh? Fascinating. Hmm. Play G19, just plays Atari. I don't have that Atari as a move. Do I really need to play the Ko? That's a bit disappointing then. Hmm. 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 Wow, it's raining so much. That's why it got so dark all of a sudden. Um, hmm. Could push first and throw in. I don't really have that big of a co-threat here, I suppose, though. Hmm. Let me make this test first. Also, my time, man, I spent like 6 minutes on this. Um, just because depending on how he reacts, I might have some better co-threats. I push, I throw in. I throw in, he captures, I capture. If he connects and I play the Atari Co. Mm. Um, Problem really is I don't have any amazing co-threads. Okay, so just defend. Hmm. See if I can generate some co-threads here. Hmm. Can't say it really does, but hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think the hmm, best way might to just potentially sacrifice those and not lose on time. Still might make a like a mistake to fully kill this off with G18 and then I get to push up here. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, because it removes RG. So right now I still have this co-RG here, which I can take first. And if I exchange this, then I don't necessarily have that RG. Because then if I push down, black just pushes down, right? If I push down now, um, then there's also still some options here for black to play this and this for a co. So it's not easy to kill or to live, I suppose. And if I play this exchange, I'm just um, giving myself less resources here. And the thing is, even if black now were to connect at D18, oh, then there's still some RG inside, which makes the RG on the outside. So for example, now I could peep here. I protects there. I can peep here and ask him again, do you really want to defend passively? If black does not, then I have generated maybe some counterplay. And if black does, then that might already be a nice exchange to get. Yeah, this one is not small either. But I think, I mean, I would in his place, I might have pushed and cut instead. Yeah, I mean, it looks quite big to kill this, but it's again, it's not that clean. And black spent a lot of moves here. So if black doesn't get anything on the outside and just captures those, then the stones are inefficient. So that's what I'm trying to do basically with this kind of move. And then maybe if he connects, maybe I jump here. I'm basically trying to make these have no or little value towards the outside so that even if they capture those, they are actually not, well, they are probably still efficient-ish. But he's, again, he still does need one more move to kill them off. So that's why I was surprised with H19 because that's, yeah, a bit strange. Even just pushing here, this one. Yeah, it surprised me. So it took away time of my clock. So maybe that was the right strategy. Though I doubt he did this on purpose, strategy-wise. Just thought that it's probably the best killing move, which I don't agree with still. But it gave me trouble. So yeah, in the meantime, I still have my group here, which has some trouble. So if I can just make this more solid while counterattacking forts also. Like I'm looking at Tengen as a target. And in these kind of, I said earlier that Tengen helps with the running fights and with the ladders, but personally, and that's why you usually go for influence early as the white player here. Um, you try to isolate Tengen and then make it a target. And more often than not, that actually works. I remember an 8 stone game against a 4Q a few years back, which I beat by like 20 points with 8 handicap. And he didn't even believe I could ever beat him with even 6 handicap, so that was fun. But that was with the same. I basically killed off his Tengen Stone in a big way. That being said, this is not a move that I would ever do in an equal game because this weakness here, this gap, especially because of this cut, is a big problem. If he jumps out, yes. I was thinking to maybe even connect here. But I think I will do this one instead, just to be a bit more active. Then the cut, he can't ladder this stone because of the liberty issues here. And if he cuts here, then I just make the bamboo and he doesn't gain anything. So I'm basically claiming I don't have weaknesses, you have weaknesses. And that's how you usually catch up against the weaker player, by just making them play less efficient. You don't necessarily need to kill something huge all the time, although that doesn't hurt. But just making them scared and evaluating the weaknesses better than the opponent. That's actually how you can catch up a lot already. Same for endgame. We had one game where like 5 handicap is like a 50, 59, a 60 point deficit. And I basically caught up 30 points in endgame just by better evaluation in a way. Of the end game values. So right now he's adding quite a few moves to this group, because this whole group is surrounded. And it technically is, but there's way too many weaknesses here. He should really counterattack here instead of focusing here, because here I'm already reasonably strong, right? You did say that, yeah. So maybe I just wanted you to be right. But you can see, right? Naturally, there's this dragon jump, as I like to call it, because that's but if you haven't seen my streams yet, well, I guess you won't see it because I won't play it anymore. But for years, I've played an enclosure that's called the dragon enclosure, and this is why I call this a dragon jump. It's bigger than the elephant jump. So this can always be cut off cleanly, and this is what I'm doing. Like I can split these. These don't have a good relation, in other words, yeah. Okay, so he does come to his senses a little bit, but I'm still going to like there's still the okay my here. So if he wants to cut this, my shape here is okay. Locally, it's a table shape, right? Great shape, the best shape. And I mean, I have played what 6 or so, yes, 6 training games, teaching games with him. Oh, the empty triangle though. And so I do know some of his tendencies already. And of course, this is all just for teaching purposes. um, and I know that he has the tendency to be a bit too scared for his own groups. And obviously, I'm exploiting that here. Also, let it be known that he can't he can't really make use of this. Like he could play here, and I would block, because if he plays here, okay, so he does spend a move there inside. Interesting though, the way he does it is a bit weird. That's strange, right? I'm not, because if he plays here, I can just play the Atari here and then capture here. Maybe I could have played here first. Oh, that's the way. I see. But you can see, right? There's still this coincide, so he hasn't even fully caught those. Is there, like, okay, if I play this Atari, I play this Atari, and I play this one, and play the Atari here, and play the Atari here, and connect. I could, in theory, but I think this is too much. The thing is, I probably need an outside move. Maybe I could do that. I could do that. Could do this. Hmm.
10.
Okay, for now I will leave it. And I will attack here instead now. But I'm thinking, if I play this, I get to play this one in Sente. I get to play this one in Sente. Then I get to play the Atari. Oh, I play the Atari first. If he connects, I play this one in Sente, threatening the cut on the outside, which at the moment is actually, is it working? Hmm. Oh, okay, we fight. It's kind of working, I suppose. Hmm. But my shape on the outside is okay. If he fights here, my shape is definitely too thin. So now I shift the fight here, and if I get strength here, then I can play this threatening to cut here,
10,
right? Because if he plays, I can play the Atari and then connect. Um, and then after the Atari and this, I can play this one. He connects, I play the Atari, then I play this as an Atari, and then N18 is a reverse monkey jump, and it's actually connecting back. In fact, that my weaknesses. Interesting. Oh, if I play this, he could play this one first, but I think it's still the shape. I will just play the shape. If he plays here, I will play here. If he just does something here, because okay, yeah, so he has protects this way. I still have something here in center. Maybe this one, the jump, threatening to play this and cut off these. So I have that as a
10,
resource. So I think I can be a bit more aggressive against these two stones here. Mm. And now I mean, this stone is a bit off to help these. I was thinking if he does push here, I think I can even honey here, because if he cuts, I can just extend. If he does this and the cut, it extends, I can still play
10,
this one anyway.
5,
Mm.
4,
I think I will try the honey just to see what I can get out of this if he cuts and then plays this extend. I'm just so the thing with the Hane and instead of the extend is I want to bring it one line closer to my stones. I don't want to run into the Q9 stone. That's my reasoning for this move. If he plays some jump and then cuts, then I can still extend here and still counterattack here, counterattack. There's still the cut here as a resource. Okay, so he does it this way. I think I do just extend here though. Double Han is a
10,
bit too much. This connection is solid, but cut. If he then cuts here, it's a bit annoying. Okay, so he does this one though. This way. Do I have this one?
10,
Or I think I will play this one. Because if he plays this one, I can extend back. And then I have a cut here or cut here. He harness here and I cut here. He could extend. Uh-huh. He can extend here. That is a bit of a problem. But then I still have this one in Sente anytime. Or this one. He does not though. Oh, that seems like a mistake to me. Because now I can play this and surround him, no? Um, okay. Fascinating. He has the cut here and then a cut here, but he can't really make use of. Ah, he can. There's this attachment I just noticed. There's this attachment. Oh, that is a problem. Is it? I could play here and then play. No, I cannot. Oh, that is a problem.
10,
But I have to play here anyway, I suppose. This attachment is really, really annoying. But I can play this connection because if he plays here, I have this Atari. Okay, so it doesn't quite work. I see. If he plays the extend, I will for sure play here. If he plays here, I will for sure play here. If he plays the cut, okay. Um, like clockwork. I shall maybe play the
4,
Atari here once. Yes, let's play the Atari here once. I don't know, maybe that's a bad exchange, actually, now that I think about it. I might not have enough liberties here now. Oopsie. Atari, and then this one. This 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough Atari. That was a
5,
bad exchange. Oops.
5,
Oh boy.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, that was
1.
horrible. I'm falling apart here. This feels bad, man. Mm. Oh, he protects. Uh,
10,
okay. So that's a tactical sacrifice, of course. That being said, I do get this incentive now. Uh-huh. I could get a lot stronger on this outside here. And this one is still Sente. Yeah, it's Sente. Not sure if there was a better way. This one, he placed the Atari and then here, so I'd leave it.
10,
No, the Atari would take away a liberty. So unfortunately, this is not going to die. Still hope. I think the hope is pretty. Okay, there could be some co where he ignores this, but I can't. That's going to be that's going to be an impressive co then. Okay, so if he captures this but doesn't capture this, I suppose that's still fine. I do have a lot of profit here, so he does protect. Mm.
10,
Okay, let's just live. Let's make life here. It's Fisher, so we don't have to spend the time here. Oops. Ah, but he does have this one. He can counter immediately with this one, and then I don't have the connection under. And he has the connection under. However, then I can play this double Atari. And that's why it was so important to keep the liberties on these stones. Okay, so he does it this way. Um, I see. No, but this way I can play. Huh, interesting. This way I can play this one. Interesting. I can play this one, and if he blocks, I actually get this one, and then he can't get this extension in center. I wonder if I could have played this first, actually. He can descend as a move, and then we play this Atari sequence here, and then I can kill this. Okay, so that way though, I do play that, and then I still have this one. So see what happened? I still have the 18. Isn't that amazing? Um, do I play this now? Or do I force here a little bit? I could also threaten this cut and threaten this. This and then threaten the cut. Maybe I cut here once. It's a bit much. Okay, so he has this and this captured. That is, of course, quite a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21, 2. It's at about 40-ish points here.
10,
If I get to destroy everything here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and he has to capture it. So I have 35 to his 45 here, plus whatever he can get here. Um, yeah, I'm still clearly behind. Huh? For some reason, I heard a move. Oh, okay, he does this one. Hmm. I think I play this one now and then I push and cut.
10,
Hmm.
5, 4,
Tari here. Could harness. He could and probably. Although if he harness and I extend down, and he connects, and then I harness back, that could be an issue for his liberties. Yeah, so he needs to play that Atari first. Hmm. Yeah, he harness here first. Hmm. The thing is, if he plays this at extension, yeah, then he harness. He has the harness I can still play here. Okay, sure. He does know some stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can he do that? He pushes. Mm. If he pushes and I just play this and he connects and I play here and he plays here and I play the Hane, that works for me, no? That's a bit interesting. He pushes, I play the Hane. Okay, he connects, but then I can just play here anyway. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties to his 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he just messed up royally. That's a big whoopsie. Yeah, that one was a bit too much. He cut as well if he is 9. Which way? Sorry, I need to focus. If I play this, he could throw in. If I descend, if I play this, and he cuts, and I play this, and he plays. No, he can't play this, but he could play this immediately, and then I connect, and then he cuts. That is a problem a bit. If I extend here, and he just plays here, and I play here, then I don't have enough liberties. I Hane, he plays this, I play this, then unfortunately this is a double Atari, so this is maybe I fucked maybe he didn't fuck up, maybe it is I who well, I guess I didn't fuck up. I was always free to do this, but maybe if I play here okay, I Hane. He Hanes, I connect, he cuts, I connect, he plays here, I have one, two, three liberties. I would play the Atari, then here, no, then he has three liberties. So I would have to throw in, play this. Ah, that's annoying, huh? And he can
10,
extend here still.
5, 4,
So co it is, I suppose. He had, oh, no, 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 no. He absolutely had to throw in. That's a big, well, I guess it's still kind of, yeah, it's still, no? Yes, maybe? No,
10,
because, okay. If he plays this one, I can play the Atari. He connects, I play here. And then if he plays here and I play here, he only has two and I have three liberties. So this was another big mistake of his. Yeah, 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 yeah. He had to play the throw-in for the ko. Hmm. Now he's just cleanly dead. Okay, and he knows. Now I guess I can't really attack this group anymore. Hmm.
10,
Let's play a time Suchi. I mean, technically, he still has to. Okay, no, because he has to these captured. Do I play the Hane here?
10,
Because the Hane here, then I have this incentive. Maybe that's not big enough,
5,
huh?
4,
Let's just play some endgame first. Okay, sure. Let's get some time. Actually, if I play this and he blocks. No, 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 that is Sente. Okay, so he does protect there. Is that possible though? I peep. He connects. I cut.
10,
Technically, my group here is not alive yet, actually. I just noticed. That being said, he did make a mistake because of this exchange. I can now cut off these three stones, so I can play this really ugly looking empty triangle. Hmm. Can he really do this?
10,
Isn't that another ko? And because of his exchanges here, he doesn't even have like he doesn't even have co-threads here. I have huge co-threads, so you might still be right. There might be the ko that that might be the ko that leads to the huge exchange in the middle. I have this as a co-thread. Okay. I have even like the throw in here as a co-thread. Oh, that's a really bad co-thread. I have this push, but that's also not a good co-thread. Of course, now I don't have this co-thread anymore, but maybe I have some co-threads against this here. Okay. That is interesting. That just gives up the corner, no? I just connect. I have four versus three liberties. Um, it's a ko. It's still a wait. No, no, it's not a ko. If I play this one, he should have played the Atari here first. Um, yes, and he needed to play this one because if he plays the Atari, And then this one, no, I still throw in. I think it doesn't make a difference, huh? I kill. In the end, I actually am getting all four corners. I get this corner, I get this corner by kill. I got this corner, but I got a corner much bigger. And since he didn't react to this, I will most likely, I might get this one and get more of the corner here as well. That is kind of funny. And now, of course, that I captured this, interesting, that I captured this. My group in the middle is also in no big danger anymore. He can push and cut here once, though. That's why I'm thinking. Am I missing something here? No, I have two liberties here. Even if he plays the Atari and plays here, I can still cut here. So there's nothing. Interesting though. Interesting try. I guess he was low on time, huh? Yeah, makes sense. If he plays the Atari and connects. Am I? Oh, am I the one who is missing something? He plays the Atari and connects. No, no, no. I just play here, and if he plays here, he has. I have this stone already. Okay. For a second there, I thought I fucked up, but no. Um, what is the point count though now? Okay, so that's a big move. Sure. I'm kind of tempted to just play this now because it's a big move for him to maybe get the cut in the center. It does remove the power of this, but this was never as powerful because he still has four liberties to my two. So let's just do this now before there something happens here inside. Oh, I do have this one in center, I just noticed. Right, because if he doesn't react to this one, I get to play the Atari here. And then if he connects here, I play this one. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I save these in a Siki. I mean, this could also be a good co-threat, but he could also decide to capture this at some point in not quite center. Okay, let's just play a center move here. And then I have 1 minute left to see what I want. Oh, also, yeah, because now I think this is huge. Especially now that I'm alive here, I don't need to fear this cut anymore quite as much. And I think this is the best way. Yeah, this is the center here is huge. I think it's bigger than descending here, which is also a very big endgame move. It also cuts off, well, I guess this group is not really, because you can still play the Atari here. If I had this connection here already, then maybe the Hani here. Hello, Decross. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, this is Sente, right? Because Atari here, Atari. Oh, he has this one in Sente. No, this is maybe. But it is No, it is not. If I had the Hane here, it would be Sente. Okay, so first he wants to escape with part of this group. Do I push? Because again, he made these basic changes. I think I push once. And then I can. Oh, he harness. I see. That I think I just cut. He just gave me more. More! Yeah, I think I like that. I like he. And if he extends here, if think I do need to Atari. Atari. Hmm. Jump, I cut. Yeah, the problem is that he never has any liberty shortages on either of my stones. He only has one liberty here. Ah? Am I missing something here? Extend? No, right? So, hmm, I guess Atari here, or just extend. Or I mean, Hmm. Fascinating. Um, yeah, he might forget that these stones are dead. He might be forgetting that. Uh-huh. That's a strange move as well. Capture here, is it center big? No. So let's just play the big endgame move here. Also, this is actually not small. It makes this more center, but this is just big. By the way, this one instead of the Hane, because the Hane connect is not center, this one is more center at least. um, yeah, and then capture here. I mean, it is big in terms of RG, right? But this one, okay, he can push. Okay, yeah, he can push and push and push in center. He can play all that in center. If I play here, I keep 5 points in reverse center. 5 points in reverse center. Mm. Those don't have to live on top. What do you mean by live on top? What top are you referring to? This top is dead.
Gewonnen.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, exactly. I think, by the way, this was one win away for my opponent, or for my student to reduce it to 4 handicap stones, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Um, so yeah, the prediction that the top dies was wrong, but I killed everything else as a compensation for that. Um, my student here said that he but because he is recording these and then uploading those as videos. So I mean, if you want to check out his YouTube channel, it's also Greenstonebaduk, I think. I don't have the link right now, but you can find it for yourself. Um, and he told me, yeah, that he mentioned that Godave is a slippery man, whatever that means. um, yeah. Okay, I was leading by 13. So yeah, can you see actually? Can you see the graph? I don't think you can. No, yeah, okay. Hey, way, Mighty the Blue! Thank you for the viewers for the raid. Welcome, viewers. That's what I tried to say. You just missed the. You just missed the end. Well, we just literally just a minute ago finished this game, so you can stay for the review with my student here. For some reason, I have a bunch of 1Q students. I know it says 3Q there, but like in real life, 1Q student. Well, I guess one is the one done now, so that's not true anymore. Um, but yeah, for some reason, I have a lot of 1Q or at the precipice of one done students. Or yeah, one of them, like I said, is one done now. So I also another. Let's greet a new Discord member. Also, if you want to, again, for the raiders, if you want to know when I stream and and some more stuff in the near future, feel free to join my Discord. I think we are almost at 200 strong. Yes. Five more to 200. So you could be the 200th, and I don't know. um, win a prize, but I haven't decided yet. No. Oh yeah, but you can. Wow. Okay, so you can see here it was still black plus 34, and then the connection here was already not amazing because I had this Hane because black had this first, right? That's the. I suspect this is the correct move. It is, yes. uh, Essentially, because if I ignore this just to capture the two stones here, black is alive, and my group is actually not alive yet. Black can still kill me. So there's that, and my corner is not alive. And the other thing here, which was a big loss, was if black froze in instead here. And actually, you will see it in review in a bit. So if black froze in here and then plays this, now I cannot connect because of double Atari, and it's a ko. It's simply a ko. Because if I connect here, then that's not. Well, it's not even a. I guess it's a ko. No, yes, now it's still a ko, but it's kind of a sad ko because well, if I have to win the ko, then black of course has like ko threats. I don't know, even this one or whatever. I also have ko threats, but it's a lot harder for me because well, I have more to lose here. But yeah, after this, actually, it was still fine here. It was still black plus 10. Wow. So really, my opponent panicked here, and this wasn't the biggest. I should jump. Ah, I can jump here. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, because this was also bigger. Yeah. This one was a bit. I was hoping my opponent would respond because that's what he usually does for this particular one. But yeah, then this top right happened, and yeah, then he has to play this, and then it's a ko, right? I know this without this. If then I don't know. Okay, what? Wait, did it? I hate. Okay, let's just play some random exchange. So after this, or after this and this and this and this, then this is the typical ko. Well, that's one typical ko. Yeah, that's one typical ko. Because if you do this, you're not fast enough here. Um, However, here actually you also have this ko again. That's the ko that I was talking about earlier. But because of that, and I just got to connect, and then this one was also a mistake, yeah. Um, After I killed this corner, now it's white plus 4. And yeah, me allowing me to get this. Oh, that one was not even that good, huh? Maybe that jump was better or this one first. But yeah, allowing me to just capture this. I mean, essentially in center, I could have ignored here, but I just played this because I thought, okay, this just wins the game. Yeah, then I'm too far ahead. Anyway, we will hop into a voice call now. So we hear my students' thoughts as well and see what I have to say about this game. If you missed the game, you can also relive it. Huh? Okay. Huh? What? Didn't he just join? Okay.
Oh,
Hello. Yes.
hey, how are you doing?
Mm, fantastic.
Yeah, no,
How, how...
I was so convinced that we'd be going down to 4 stones, and then you just randomly killed me everywhere.
Randomly? I mean, it was very deliberate.
Yeah,
Uh,
so your plan worked after all.
to be fair, I think I only, when I won, I realized, oh wait, this was kind of a rank up game. But I think that was good for me because didn't that didn't make me not put as much weight on this game in my
Yeah,
mind.
just play naturally.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, for the first half or so, I also thought this is going to be like the last game where you just absolutely crush me by being solid everywhere and not misreading anything. But yeah, the Go
I
Gods had other plans with you today.
they did.
Um, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe this time it wasn't really endgame that cost you 30 points, right? It was, I mean, you were still at this point here. I thought when I was killed in the middle, I was hopeful too because it was a big mess and you played some weird moves for the top side. But when you killed me in the middle, I thought, this is not good.
Yeah, I was like, but then I was looking at this cut the entire time, the one that you took at P4, um, and then you eventually took it, and then it was a bigger problem than it should have been, I guess.
Yeah. That shouldn't have been a big problem. It was more of a well for me it was kind of a okay, well I died completely on the top side. I got some compensation. I mean I caught up like 30 points nearly, but that's not enough to win the game. And in this end game, there was end games where I thought, yeah, 30 points is possible. In this one, if I don't exploit your weaknesses, I thought it's going to be tough because, I mean, you don't have that many weaknesses besides R11 and P4, so and maybe a bigger gap on the bottom side, but you're also strong because H7 is already has a lot of liberties, so I couldn't even play H6 in center or something and then invade the bottom side. So I thought I need to be literally at this point when I played P4, I said, this is still a bit too much overplay. But especially then Q5 immediately, I thought, maybe this is a bit too much, but this is the most likely way I can get you to make mistakes. And well, yeah.
Yeah, I should have just given up the 2 stones, I think, because like I Tanuki, and so in doing so, I kind of say, okay, well, I'll give that up, and then the territory by connecting at Q11 should be bigger. So I think that would have been more consistent to just give those 2 stones up.
Um, I think, I mean, I would have probably played S4 immediately because it's just sent against the corner. So, and then I don't have
Yeah,
that resource. In fact, this is why, I don't know, are you in the review?
point.
Yeah. Okay. This is why, I don't know if you're synchronized. I see like a, um,
I'm following your cursor.
okay. So this is why when the peep comes, the typical move is to extend down first.
Oh,
Because
I didn't know
right,
that.
I won't cut now because I mean, oh, that's horrible. So I either need to, the typical move is to defend here. You could, in theory, try to get center here with this, but you're not going to be cut. You don't cut anyway, and you just make black stronger on the other side. So the cut at P4 becomes even less of a problem for black. So the typical variation is that then white blocks, and then you play even something like this or this.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot stronger. That's a
Or
better
even,
response.
or write this, because now the cut doesn't threaten the Q5. And it typically should never threaten it because you can play S4 basically all the time, but it's the best timing before you ever protect against the cut in any way.
Yeah, I completely. Well, I didn't know that, and yeah, I did think, oh yeah, I have Sente moves against the corner, and then when I tried it, then it was too late.
Uh-huh. Well, no, it wasn't too late. It was only too late once you got completely captured without any, because there was co-archie. I will get to that later. Um, there was a lot of options there. Yeah, but anyway, before that, maybe I don't know if you noticed, I still, with the attachment here, I don't think I've played this before. I always try to play something new. Also with this one, not to play this one again and then the typical move, because I
Yeah,
always want to be a bit. And I never wanted to be the exact same game because that would give you the advantage of, oh yeah, we have done this before.
yeah.
Yeah. Still haven't researched any of these other options. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I just didn't remember them because it was such a long time ago. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just connect because it's fine anyway.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, I was very happy that you answered here. I think you shouldn't answer here. And I actually agrees. This is a 2.5 point mistake. Like inaccuracy, let's say, for your level.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware that it's a bit slow.
Okay. Yeah, just because, I mean, the reason for this is not only are you already really strong on the bottom side? And the bottom side is already undercut kind of with N2, and I can still invade it. But you give me the move that I wanted to play anyway. Like, if I wanted to play this immediately, but I thought, no, let's do this first, and maybe you answer, and you answered, and then I got this. I essentially got the perfect scenario for my stones here. Yeah, and
Okay.
then I said, oh, I really want to play this, but I don't ever have a ladder with you having the Tengen, and this doesn't feel like a good variation for me. Even if I just like, even if I capture this one stone, there's still Archie there. You are strong. I don't want to make you strong for no reason. So I just
Also, I
left
see
it.
the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah. And then here, this is fine. I think I personally would have chosen this one, simply because it doesn't leave any big issues. There is still later this one, but it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. But I mean,
Okay, I
this,
thought it was a bigger deal then.
yeah, but this was fine. I also thought that maybe you might play a move here now, just to be solid.
Yeah, but then I was like, the C12 stone is maybe not important enough. Like, I'd rather
Yeah,
play a move on the top side.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think that was actually a good decision. Oh, but here, I mean, it's Q16. I said on stream, this feels a bit like no, I this feels like I that like E12 basically. It's like, oh, please don't hurt me, please don't counter attack me.
Yeah, because I thought that if you press me down, then maybe you could like get stronger. Um,
Yeah, but I won't press you down. I can press you down on the right side, which is also a really big side, and there's still
mhm.
Archie, as we saw later in the game. So Q13 defense against corner shenanigans, mostly, and it also keeps this weak. So the typical move would be to play something like this, and then you get this anyway. But because it's handicap, I would probably play some pincer, and then but then, on the other hand, you can make use of your Tengen Stone, and the fight is not necessarily easy for me either.
Yeah.
Right, you can still like cut this off easily. Probably wouldn't, because why should you if you can just kill the whole thing? Uh, but yeah, there was that. So I felt this was a bit. So the thing is, I understand, and you're far ahead, and it's a handicap game. But just from if it was an equal game, then this is slightly inefficient because right now you have my group, which is pretty weak, and you have your own stone, which is not that. You have your strength on the top left too, and you have your right side, which is still very open. So you essentially trade group strengths, but it's more efficient for white to do this.
Mhm.
Yeah, and also even this one, I mean, I would, I don't know if I would wedge or even just completely Tenuki this, because you still have really big moves here. You still have, yeah, but I guess this is fine. And of course, age 17 is an overplay, right? But
Mhm.
um, I wonder here if attachment is better because
Yeah, I
it's
was worried about the Hane and extend.
because if you do something like this, your shape is pretty strong. Yeah,
Also, I'm worried about the connection to the wall in case you play G15.
G15. Oh, you
To
mean
avoid
this?
as clean. Yeah.
Okay, but then you still, I mean, you kind of have a similar situation. I mean, here, okay, you still have this in center essentially, and then the cut at G17 still exists.
Yeah, I underestimate that, I guess.
So it's hard for me to really strongly attack this, right?
Yeah, I completely blanked the scorpion shape. That's also an important one to remember.
Yeah. So yeah, and also, I mean, okay, apparently this is fine. This is a very heavy looking move. I don't know
Yeah,
if I
I
would
didn't
have
like it,
played
but
this.
I tried to find alternatives and nothing else looked good. And so that was like the
Oh,
only move that I could play that would keep you separated.
okay. I think typical is more like this.
And then
Uh,
you can move in with L18.
yeah,
And then you have the cut, but I mean, I guess you also run out of liberties eventually.
yeah. This cut doesn't exist immediately. And you also heard the outside white group. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, even if
Ah,
this lives, I was thinking that the outside strength for black would be okay.
yeah. Yeah, here, I don't know, maybe there's something better for white, but I quickly checked. This is now black plus 60, and this is black plus 45. 54. So, um, at least that's not the best variation then for white. But okay, uh, minor details, I would say. Even here, I mean, I probably should play here, but it also felt a bit. I can't cut you here because you can just capture this stone. Yeah, so I don't know. This is hard. Go is hard. Yeah, and then this exchange was bad, but I also didn't want you to get this one, and then there's
Yeah.
still options here. So yeah, I guess the gist of it is that this invasion is just not good. But I knew that. In an equal game, I would never play this invasion. Probably, I don't know, just reduction or cutting here or whatever. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, cutting here is good. I was thinking about that too, but maybe I underestimate my endgame strength still, that I could play this reasonable and still have a decent game. But I will. Can't complain by the way the game turned out, I suppose. But I kind of
Yeah.
also, yeah, yeah, and here, okay, I'm so happy that I'm validated. H19 is weird. I said that also. Monkey jump is almost never for killing. There's some corner shapes where you play the monkey jump, but other than that, monkey jump is very rarely the killing move in this kind
Yeah,
of
because then
shape.
I had to move in deeper, and that created more aji, so it was pretty
Yes,
annoying.
like you usually would just jump here instead, or potentially would play something like this. Though here, of course, this doesn't kill, but in general, the monkey jump just gives so much counterplay. I was contemplating here. I think I fought for like 5-6 minutes here. I was contemplating that I can play this immediately, and then it's a ko which I take first. Well, I guess not quite
Oh.
because you like this. That's what I was considering.
Hmm.
Right? Because if you connect, then I just capture and then I'm alive. So that I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you could do that, or I didn't read that out. So that's a yeah, that's if I would have known that, I definitely wouldn't have played the monkey jump.
Yeah, so that's why I thought the pushing here, because I guess even this one leads to the same result here, huh? Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it's always this, and then okay, you connect, and I do this, and then you take first, and that's why I was playing the way I was playing with the peeps and all of this counterplay. I was essentially fishing for these co-threads to make this work, because right now,
mm,
no matter what co-thread I play, right, even this one, that's what I played as a preparation for a potential co-thread, but even that wasn't big enough. You just ignore, and my corner is uh, one move away from dying, and my top side is cleanly dead, and
yeah.
I didn't think there was any co-thread that gave me enough compensation, so that's why when you played the monkey jump, I fought for a long time, then played a few forcing moves on the outside here, essentially. Okay, this was not a forcing move, but also this, yeah, Q9 was weird. I would cut here if you play anything here,
Yeah, okay, that is better.
because it also gives
Especially
me
considering that
this.
there's S4.
Yeah, right. And also because I have this weird tiger mouth shape, which I mean, okay, if I play this, then you just get a huge right side, and my group in the middle is still. I mean, you can still play this peep, and my group in the middle is still amazingly bad. So it's not weak per se, but it's not doing much if you are just strong on the top side as well. So that's why I thought it was a bit odd to play here. And yeah, here connecting also was a bit slow. But of course, I kind of want you to play this way now, which I think is the better move, because then I maybe cut, and then you struggle and you panic and you do something stupid.
Yeah, I felt like it should be okay. Like I was like the AI would probably allow the cut, but I didn't want to leave that behind basically.
Yeah. And once again, this is not the way that I would have played in an equal game, because I leave too many weaknesses here. But the fact of the matter is, actually, your group on the top side is already way too strong. So now should you the time to be to, I don't know, maybe even something like this. Just create something big. Just play big moves. Um, yeah, because or even connect here. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, that's actually fine. Because then you also kill the archie on the top side, and your group is stronger by just killing the top. And I have surprisingly few liberties with this group.
Yeah, I was thinking that it would be harder to capture on the inside, so that's why I wasn't.
Hmm.
I was thinking that that would be the harder way to go.
Yeah, but I mean, even I would suggest a move like this because this way you're actually attacking my group and you're also helping your top group in a way.
Yeah, yeah. I was really looking at this move and thinking like I
Hmm.
should, and then but then I didn't have the confidence to follow up on it.
Can't resist checking. Yeah, probably it's some forcing move. I mean, maybe it's S40 all the time, but yeah, I mean, this just makes because this way you are attacking. You see that you're attacking essentially two weak groups that are floating in the middle. Uh,
Exactly.
and in the game, you're attacking not so the lighter of my two groups and B, which is also light, or rather, I can counter to still.
Yeah.
So all of these exchanges in the middle, they just give me potential more co-threats for the top. And yeah, at this point here, all of these moves were not good by either player, but I just kept pushing because you kept pushing back. And then cutting with this empty triangle, I mean, I was happy about this. And then this was a kind of yeah, that was a very strange way. I'm not sure what's the best shape here, but this is not it.
Yeah,
Did
it
it
was
get
just
yeah.
wasn't working like I expected.
It gave me all of this RG later. I was even at this point here, right? I was contemplating to play something like this to prepare for the variation that later happened in the game with all of this. Um, with this, I kind of at this point, if the cut works and you have to play this, of course I can connect. I kind of thought that maybe this one is a better move for you.
Yeah.
Because this way, if we play this, I don't have the
Better.
center anymore, right? Like this in the game, when you played this one and I got this one, and you defended your cut, I
Oh
still get
yeah.
another forcing move somewhat, yeah.
That's worse. That's crazy.
But of course, if I play here, I just hit you on the nose on, oh, is there something? Maybe, I don't know. So I kept pushing. And to be fair, this was a good move. Here was also a consideration to back off. Um,
Yeah. Because then he can just take the territory on the bottom.
yeah. I, the fight is by no means bad because I have these weaknesses around M13. But if you want to be consistent to be a bit more safe, then this certainly helped my cause because yeah, this shape was the empty triangle I always take. By now you have two empty triangles, no, three empty triangles, and I have the one. So by Eric Yoda's standards, you are losing by two empty triangles. um, yeah, and then I mean this just this just didn't work. Maybe yeah. How do I do this? Maybe I needed to attach on this side anyway, or maybe play this something like this. I'm not at all sure here myself. I did think about this. I was at this point a bit too worried. I think that you can just do this and do something. I don't know, like the cut, and that the
Yeah.
essentially that you have the liberties now and I don't. What happened in the game? So yeah, this didn't work out so well for me. Huh. I was worried about this, but then I noticed I can just play here and you can't cut and you can't play this because I guess it's still the same thing, huh? Yeah, it's still the same thing. Yeah, that's annoying. I underestimated the cut on the outside. And then I gave myself trouble with the liberties. I, of course, shouldn't play this exchange and play here immediately. Mm. Yeah, that was my L15 was my main regret of the game, basically. That one was a bit
Does that change the
panicky.
results if you just turn without making the L15 exchange?
Yeah, I mean, I have one more liberty, huh?
Mm,
And if you play the same mistake as you did in the game, then I just win this whole thing by one liberty. Yeah.
ah.
I was
Okay, so
though
what should I play instead?
I was worried though that there is if for that at this point here there is this cut on the outside. That's why I played this Atari too.
Mm,
but it's of course completely stupid. There's nothing here in this area that you can make use of immediately, I think so. But yeah, you absolutely should just capture.
And then if you peep, well, then I guess I just take the eye. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, then it's not. Then it's nothing. You
Yeah,
can just
that's
squeeze
nothing.
anyway. Or it might actually be the best move is this one, because then you can squeeze here and then squeeze.
Or
Maybe even
flesh it.
that.
Yeah, okay, that's a good
Because
point.
after this, yeah, because I just don't have the liberties here on this side. So yeah, by this one, you didn't take away a liberty of mine and didn't gain a liberty. So you essentially lost the whole liberty here, and that gave me all of the squeezes on the outside. While if you, actually, I'm curious now, is it this? This is, yeah, black plus 54, and this capture is the capture is better. So the less the less flashy move is better, but both of them would have been much better than the game move because essentially with this one you lose one liberty, and in a close liberty fight here it's not the difference between winning the liberty rise and losing it, but it's the difference between me getting to fix all of my outside problems or not. And to some extent, I suppose it also makes the K15 Atari and the L16 RG a bit more potent because now, yeah, because now that you haven't played an Atari on my K13 stones.
Yeah.
So
That's perfectly bad.
I could get all of my outs. I could get the two outside forcing moves and still have this outside Archie there. Yeah, and then here, I mean, I could still think about, but here I can't play this one because now you can connect.
Oh.
But I could still think about this co. I just didn't like that you take first, but I don't have any local co-threats. I suppose I could play this one as a threat. Um, yeah, that is a threat. And then play this. But then you still have like I don't know. You still have. I guess you don't have local threats, huh? I guess you have a local threat in a way that you can say you can't finish the co, and then I lose even more with cave 19, and now the co is sharp. What is my co threat now? I suppose still this one. Yeah, okay. Now, right now, I guess I still have these big co threats, but on the other hand, you do only lose the middle, and you maybe could potentially kill my corner. Yeah, probably not worth it, huh? Yeah, but yeah, it's just because you're already alive in the middle with all of your groups, you only risk territory on the top side with this co. And so I didn't like that course, and I also kind of miss that you can play here first and don't have to, because yeah, I for a second missed that you don't have to protect here first.
Wait, what? I think I missed your point.
If you protect here first, I can connect under. That was my point
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then black plus 24, yeah, that loses a lot. But this one also, actually, this one, wow, I do have the reviews like still on AI graphs. So this one actually loses 13 points.
That's impressive.
Um, why? D- Why
Actually, in
though?
the corner, I guess.
Is it really that you should have played here? Yeah, it is. It is such a big. It is the RG in the corner. So yeah, I guess it is. It is endgame in a way, right? And this is just the better endgame move. Even though it looks bad because I play here and you play this broken shape, and I have this. This is usually what you don't want to do, but here it totally is because well, I get the. In the game, I got even more towards the corner with this, not just the 18 extent, but even the Hane and Tiger Mouth. So that was the better result for me.
Yeah.
And I got to
Okay.
M15 later instead. Yeah, I
That's a
thought
huge difference.
for a second I thought, oh, now I can play this, but of course then you just can protect. Wait, if I do this, you can protect it. So that doesn't work. So yeah, so that happened, and then the game was still. I mean, it was still quite good for you, and I didn't think. I mean, I didn't think it was by any means close yet. That's why I played this way. Yeah, and then we get to so I don't know that, but that was, let's say, the strategic part of the game. Any questions so far about that?
No, everything so far makes sense.
All right. Then, well, I'm glad I did my run.
Now things go very bananas.
Yes. Now for the more reading based connoisseurs in chat and for you. So that was all. That was all great. Even yeah, the Hane was amazing because otherwise, if you push here, I get this one. I mean, that's still not great for me, but at least I still have some profit from it and maybe some outside RG. So that was still good. And this, but then this, I think trying too hard to save your center stones at this point with this one. If you just push here, or yeah, if you just push here, the game is just good for you. It's like you can still.
And I imagine if you extend, then I can play Q8 then, and then you don't have enough liberties. I hope.
Q8. Oh, you mean like this now?
Or is this also wrong?
Yeah, good question. Like this. Yeah, I guess that works, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so that even then just that's an additional thing, yeah. It's probably still RG here, but and that was still RG. I mean, this was not the game. R9 was not the game losing idea quite yet. But it made it a lot harder because now you had to find Tisuchis inside. So connecting here was fine, but when this was here, connecting is already a mistake. But the connecting was not less yet the game losing mistake, but it was already a mistake. Here you need to Hane first. Absolutely mandatory. Because the thing is, if this cut happens, you can play this one. And now I have a big issue. I can, of course, not play this and claim that I can capture because you just capture first. So let's say if I leave it, I can't even live with my group on the side. Right? This is locally dead.
Can you break through and then? Oh no, you'll run out of liberties. Or
yeah,
what I'm thinking is the 3 stones on the outside, but
yeah, but I have liberty shortage, right? So because of that, you could play the Hane. I would have had to protect some weight, and then you can connect. And the Hane is crucial in this liberty shade. I don't know if you know about the Hane on 2 sides on the first line.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Either from 3 in a row on the second line upwards, or sometimes, which we will see in the top right for the other co-option. Sometimes also for 2. Like I said, we get to this. But now if we do this, and now I play, well, now if I play this, then and we play this, now it's an obvious co. I have to play here because I mean, even if I could play the Atari, it would not even be in co. But I can't even play this because you can just counter Atari. So I would have to play here. You play the ko first, and let's say I play the ko, then you can play here, and it's still a ko. And it's a ko for the whole thing, but in the game you just cleanly died, right?
Yeah, well, it's better, exactly.
Also, all right, Slack, have a good night, and see you next time. So yeah, that's a much better result. In the game, and that's also, if I play here, you'll get the chance again to Hane here. But here, T2 is still the move. You still need to play this.
Oh my god.
Because now, if we do this and you play this, I cannot connect. Right?
Wow.
That's a classic. T2 is actually a classic endgame Tisuchi, which is why endgame is also helping with other. Whenever someone tells me why you're training endgame, most of the games don't go to endgame. I say, well, but endgame Tisuchi help in every life and death. Endgame value, knowing the value of stones, help in all kinds of situations, even at move 40. So anyway, little side rant. But you had to throw in, then you had to play the Atari, and now if we play this Atari, now it's a ko. It's a worse ko than before because now it's a direct ko where black might still play first. but now it's a direct, like it's a direct call. Before it was an approach call, right? If you play the Hane immediately and I answer here and you connect and you play this, then at this point here you have to throw in, and that's not a direct call.
Shenanigans is unreal.
Yeah. So T2 in all of these points, in all of these variations, was absolutely vital. And when you played this Atari, I thought, well, I'm not sure if I have enough yet, but now I feel confident I will win this game. Well, actually, no, I think I wasn't confident yet, but I was thinking, okay, now it's a lot more likely after this. Actually, I didn't. I think I didn't count. I didn't evaluate here at all. I'm not sure I said anything. I think after the top right, I thought, okay, now I can for sure win this game. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I got, oh, okay, time Tsuchi here. Yeah, here I needed to either jump in or maybe I think this one was bigger. So good on you for recognizing and not answering in the bottom left, which you have done a lot in the past.
Well,
So
it's because I've played games against you, and so
yeah.
I go like, is that Sente? And then I was like, I think this is bigger, and so I played there instead.
But of course, you activated my trap card for this variation.
Yes, it was very trap card.
Yes, and actually, let me remove this. Yeah, and now this Hane here is absolutely necessary. And then after the connection here, now the Atari here can be played. And now after this and this and this and this, now the top is actually another ko. Because usually there would be some kind of throw in and then Atari from the side, but white can't Atari from the side. And if white throws in from here, oh, actually here this just works. Hang on, no, that's wrong. So you have to, I guess so. You have to play this, and then it's a ko still again. Ah, I was
Yeah, because
thinking,
I recognize this shape from 3-3 invasion lectures. So I
hmm,
was like, okay, there should be like, it's either I was hoping that you would die, but you're not gonna ko.
yeah, yeah, and this I think the extent. I don't know. Okay, the Atari here is free for sure. Mm, yeah, I guess it is really just this core. After all, this doesn't seem to work because of this throw in here first. Yeah, okay, but then at least still have this core, and you have some core threads on this board.
At the very least, I can go back to the dead group in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, or you can, I guess, well, I guess, yeah, I have more core threads against you in the middle, huh? Yeah, it's annoying, but that's why maybe here it would have been wiser to just sacrifice. Maybe even play this Atari once, and
Yeah, I was running
then
low
you,
on points. I didn't realize that it was going to get so problematic.
yeah. But yeah, this is a classic shape, and because I have that's also the O 12 and O 11 really shine here because now all of these outside weaknesses don't bother me. You can't escape in any way, meaningful way. Um, Not sure if
Yeah,
they really help, but for sure it's not hurting me.
I don't know what made me think. I mean, I know that it was because I was running low on time, and so I wasn't
Yes.
thinking properly. And I think I was also a bit frazzled from dying. But I should know that in this shape, it's not straightforward. And somehow the memory just didn't trigger correctly.
Right.
But also I could read, but also I didn't have time.
For a second here, I was thinking, oh no, did I screw up? But no, it is
Yeah,
just
I was also
Atari.
trying to get something out through there, but there
Yeah.
was nothing.
Yeah, and then here, apparently here I'm already ahead by six and by Komi, by non-existing Komi. Um, actually, I'm curious here. Maybe just descent, yes, but no, apparently not. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe because AI is complaining about my move, but maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's some forcing move or something that I'm missing. Anyway, um, yeah, at this point here, obviously, that you just essentially died in Gote here. I could have just ignored this too. But
Yeah,
the
I
Atari,
was like, I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, maybe he dies. And then I was like, wait, no, but I'm already dead. This doesn't work at all. Oh no.
I remember a game like this where I thought, oh, I got him, I got him, I got him. And then I was wondering why my opponent was just playing away all the time. And then I noticed, wait, my cutting stones died like 150 moves ago. Oh no.
Yeah, that's a big DDK
Yeah,
moment for me.
yeah. It's like, oh, I have more liberties. Wait, what? Why does he play Atari from this side?
I'm
Oh,
surprised I didn't lose more points than I did from that. Like, I barely lost anything.
the connection here?
I mean, okay, I did lose like 10 points, but
Yeah.
I thought that was, I guess because the stones are already kind of dead.
Yeah, the three stones are already dead, and maybe additional to that, the cost of center that we discussed in the last time when I won in or I caught up a lot in endgame is lower. So by wasting a move, you also don't lose quite as much because my next biggest move is not a 20-point move, but maybe a 10-point move.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to count, but I didn't have any time. So then I mean, but I was like, I should really be behind. I've lost so much, and
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think I'm clearly ahead. So then I resigned.
yeah. Surprised that B2 is apparently bad, but Quick Capture is better than B2. Go figure. Um, I was also at this point here. Hang on, I might have figured it out. This one. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly. I needed to play here because this is 5 point. No, okay. This is 5 points in reverse Sente to begin with, and it activates T9 to be Sente.
P9. Oh, I see. Yeah, because
Right. So
because
after this, you should ignore me and play here, and then you get all of this in Sente, essentially.
Mhm.
I guess I get T9 in this case either way, huh? Okay, well, so that's not the reason, but just 5 points in reverse center is a lot. It's bigger than B2. Uh, yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, but just to demonstrate, because after this one, and if you block here, first of all, I mean, you don't even gain that much, and second of all, I might even be able to play the counter here and play this Atari. Is that the thing? Because if we
That's
capture here
possible.
now. Okay, that's a bit too much. I could now fight this Ko and kill you everywhere on the bright side, but at the very least I can just connect and you have to defend.
Hmm.
I suppose you could. Well, if you defend this way though, um, this could have some issues. No, you're not. Wait, hang on. Yes, no, you're not quite dead because this was Atari. Ah, damn it. Okay, but so close. But so you can defend like this, so it's not. But they still get this one in center, I suppose. So still some benefit for me. Yeah. So this was bigger, and actually, when I played this and I thought, okay, you connect next, I was thinking to play this, or I would have played this next, and then you resigned. So that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I read B2 as the oh yeah, I'm so far ahead that you're surely gonna lose kind of move.
yeah.
And it is a bit like that because you'll also get. I mean, I shouldn't. The stronger player in handicap games will usually make a couple of points in endgame. I should just expect that.
Yeah. Couple 30.
Yeah, exactly. Just half 100 points.
No biggie. It is but a flesh wound.
You can still continue the game.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Okay, if I just known S4, then a lot of this madness could have been prevented.
Yeah, in a way. But I mean, good shape lessons because yeah, now you know how important T2 is in these kind of capturing raised shapes.
Also, yeah, yeah, but yeah, fun game otherwise.
It was actually, I was on a little bit of a roller coaster here because when you played S4, I thought, oh my God, I can kill you. And then I thought, no, wait, you can Hane. Wait, okay, if I play Hane from the other side, you can still play T2. Ah, damn. Okay, I can, no, okay, you can throw in and then it's a call. Wait, he didn't throw in. Wait, this is amazing.
Yeah, the
and,
fun excitement is white.
and to be fair, I did gain almost 30 points from this from you not finding any of the codes. So that was my excitement was warranted.
That was so bad. I made
It
such a
paved the
mistake.
way. Well, how else am I going to win if you otherwise play so solid in the first half? I need to swindle you a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean S4 as well. Like it's a move that I don't see until my opponents play it as well. So it's one that
Mm,
I should try and see more often.
yeah.
And then yeah, the throw-ins and yeah, handling that position, that's also useful to know. So yeah, it's yeah, I just feel bad for you because you have to continue playing around 5 stones now.
Hey, I mean, don't feel too bad.
I mean, you can clearly handle it, so yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, I mean, the right side was validated to me because I'm currently correcting a semi collection that I haven't published yet, unlike my visualization collection, because it's still a mess. And a few chapters are there that I still have to delete. But I'm probably like later, I don't know, if some in later this year for sure, I will also publish that one and share it.
Wait, what's
So
this? What's this you're doing?
I'm collecting semi problems, like my visualization problems. I do the same for semi.
Oh, that's cool.
So
And then you
I,
publish that as a book.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's very cool.
And my visualization collection, I actually currently, while I am solving them, I'm sorting them into how long of the line is. So, for example, if it's between 1 and 10 moves, 11 or 20, or 21 and above.
That sounds
So
like a
that
really
you could
useful book.
also,
Like
yeah,
visualization. I like there was that video by Veltike. I forgot his
Jonas.
name.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, it's along those lines.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Um, and so, by the way, here, how to kill as white.
As white, um, I mean, can't you just like throw in like Atari and then S19 and then you can
Yeah.
play S17.
Another very important throw in. Just wanted to test
Yeah.
you. Yeah, but anyway, so I have that with my visualization collection that I'm sorting. For my semi collection, it's currently just a loose collection, and I will probably first publish this as a loose collection. But I do plan to also sort the semi into just pure semi or semi with a possible connection thread as a move while the semi works, and semi in life and death is already one specific where especially corner shapes you have this, oh, you can create a eye versus no eye shape and that's why you can kill something like this. So I will probably sort those two by topic. The visualization, I guess, is not by topic but by how long of the line is. But yeah, visualization is one of the big topics, I feel like. It's a funny because I watched a bit of a chess candidates tournament, and the coach of the winner has a system where he says he has 17 skills that every top player needs. And for me, I haven't collected 17 skills yet, but for me, semi and visualization are two of those 17 skills for Go. Because and that's also I have for this year, as you well know, I have this goal of doing 2000 one down Guan sets and doing like end game and stuff. But I also do have one goal that is solve 2500 visualization semi or all about life and death problems. That's a bit of a special one, but mainly semi and visualization. So I have identified those two as something that I basically want to do 5 to 10 of every day. because I think it's so crucial, and this game again validated that you have a good understanding of semi, because you can calculate these kind of situations so much quicker. And this is exactly the kind of situations where you can fall apart quickly. Same with visualization. If you can't read out a net quickly, you're much more likely to make big falling apart mistakes than if you can read them out. And everything else, life and death, of course, is also important, and like fighting ability. But there, it's maybe not quite as one-way street. Oh, if you don't do this one move, you completely fall apart. You could die with a group, of course, that could also be falling apart. But those can maybe still have some archery, like my groups on the top side. So you know.
Yeah, I think that'll be a really useful resource. So I'm really excited for when you publish that. That'll be cool.
You do we have my visualization collection in mind?
No,
I can
but
also
I would.
just send you. I think it's also in my on my Discord as resources, but
Okay.
um, maybe I can also put it in my resources again. Okay. So that's just if you just joined my Discord, you have one more resource. um, yeah. So yeah. Again, I think those are reading is important, but specialized reading. That's also why I've been doing some foredown problems, but I've had more fun or more motivation, more drive if I did specific foredown semi problems, because that's where I burn a lot of time in games when it's a complicated semi and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything with the semi. And so doing four down problems specifically that are semi feels like a good practical practice, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Especially as you say, like it's like so much of reading. People are just wasting time trying to read out the same variations over and over.
hmm
So
And
yeah, that's
and
something to think more about.
and same with visualization. I actually started that visualization collection 2023 when during a the German Championship qualification tournament, I had one situation where I had exactly that, where I thought I should really be able to read this out quicker. I spent like 15 minutes on like a net situation, or if the opponent can escape somewhere. It wasn't that hard, but I struggled really hard to visualize it, and that gave me the idea maybe I should practice that skill specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, especially because yeah, Jonas, he put such a high emphasis on that as well. So I guess it's not for nothing.
Yeah, so watch out for my 17-step program.
Good stuff. But okay, cool. But yeah, thanks for the game and the review. Yeah, we should play. We should figure out a time soon to to play as well, like perhaps in the next 2 weeks or something, just so that because we haven't been playing as much regularly, and I think it'd be good for me to play you more regularly, basically.
Sure. I mean, you see my current stream schedule on my on my Discord. Um, I can essentially do exactly in 2 weeks or even one day prior, Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, roughly, but like just yeah, because I think like that's part of why I think like at the not the London Open, I won 4 out of 6 games. I think
hmm
part of that was that I mean I don't think I was doing as much of the problems, but also I wasn't playing as much serious games like this, so I think that's important to do.
Did you say you won 4 out of 6?
I lost four
Ah,
games.
okay, yeah. I had that in mind. That's why I was slightly
Yeah,
confused. Yeah.
yeah, it was tough, but yeah, I kept on like dying because I just missed that if I miss one move, then I die horribly, and then I died. Um,
Oops.
so yeah, a couple of really embarrassing losses.
I see.
So yeah, I mean, luckily I didn't lose that many gore points, so I still am up from where I started, but
Okay.
it put me back a little bit.
Yeah, I just noticed I'm back to exactly where I started before last Congress.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you
yeah.
say you dip during the summer.
Sorry?
You because you sent a picture saying that you lose points
Oh, yeah, yeah.
before you improve, basically.
Yeah, kind of. Or before like a big I mean this time I don't do Congress, but before Congress basically, and then somehow in Congress I do really well, and then for the rest of the year I also do okay. And it's not even the last, I think both years, the last 2 years, I actually did better in the weekend tournament. So it's not even, oh, because it's longer time settings, obviously you do better. Same for the German Championship qualifications. There's longer time settings, but do I do better there? No. So it's not even longer time settings because I do better. It seems to be just the time of the year. I don't know.
Yeah, because your opponent also has more time, so don't know if you'd really gain more from that.
Well, I think I gain because I do tend to be worse under severe time pressure. So
Okay.
at least worse than my opponents. My like the 7 down Bao Yifan that I had a really good game against in Hamburg, in Berlin now. I was so often in Hamburg. No, in Berlin. Told me if I had more time in that crucial situation, he thinks I could have beaten him. So yeah, take that
Hmm.
with a grain of salt, but I take it.
Yeah, it's something. It's a data point.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it makes some sense that maybe after some winter training and some break from tournaments, that's maybe also more it. Usually at the start of the year, I had a break of like 4 to 5 months from tournaments because maybe the last one was in August, not in August, in October or November, and the first one is maybe then in March. So that might also be it. That not only that I trained in the winter, but also that, and then I'd have to apply new things to tournament games, but also have to get back used to the tournament play and traveling and all that stuff. So I don't know. That's just a theory, a game theory. I mean, thanks for watching.
All right, there, Matt Pat.
uh, But at least my rating is still high enough that I can skip the first round of the national team qualification tournament.
Yeah, because you had the KPMC, right?
No, that's different.
Oh, okay, I
No.
misunderstood.
No, the KPMC is for the KPMC, Korean Crime Minister Cup. The other thing is for
Oh,
the PandaNet national team. So to
oh, okay.
we actually in Germany we have so many interested players that we would overfill the 12 spots for our country. We would be like 17, 18 instead. And so there's a qualification tournament for everyone below 2500. And yeah, so there's 7 players, but I am the one with the highest rating, so everyone else has to play for round one, and I get a bye and have to play round two first, which I don't mind because round one is when I have my concerts now. So um, actually,
Okay,
there
well,
is.
I'm sure you'll do well then.
Yeah, I got a ping from that server, so that's why I had it in mind. Yeah, tomorrow is the first round, the first match of the first round. So you don't have to play it on that day, but you shouldn't play it in like 2 weeks after. I got a bit lucky there.
That's cool though. Like you get a buy. It's it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I would get more training with the game, but on the other hand, if you win, then you can also get a buy in later rounds. So it's a it's because it's double elimination. If it was single elimination, then I would have a real buy and everyone else would not. But yeah,
But yeah, I should head off slowly and edit this video so I can publish it faster than I did last time when I finished the game.
sure.
But yeah,
Yep.
we should play
Then
again soon.
yeah, just let me know. I mean, like I said, in 2 weeks my concerts are over, so I will have more time.
Yeah, I mean whenever works best for
Will
you.
be more
No
flexible. Yeah,
pressure or anything.
I'm not traveling into a tournament every weekend.
But yeah,
But all right,
we'll
then. Yeah, have a good evening. Have a good editing session.
yeah. See you soon.
And have a good rest of your week. Yeah. See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I almost clicked end stream instead of. Anyway, for those of you who stayed for a review, let's see if there's someone to raid because I need to get some more food into my system because I had lost a very light dinner, so I could still practice some violin after my run. Let's see. I'm sure there is someone to raid. No? Maybe not. Am I wrong about this? I am wrong about this. I am the last remaining Ghost streamer, and some other people I sometimes raid are also not online. Oh well. In that regard, again, thanks for watching. I'll be back. Well, as you can see on my Discord. Oh, in 5 days, latest. Earliest because I won't be able to play a game. So in 5 days, I will in exactly 5 days from the start of this game. And see you then. Have a good rest of your week.